You're good to go.
Yeah. Okay. So for today, you'll want your weights, you'll want a foam roller nearby, and then, oh, we're also going to do some stuff on all fours. So if, like me, you have a hard surface that you're working on, you may want a blanket or a towel nearby. I'll give y'all a minute to get situated as you need. And then playlist is Remedy Bar 42. And so as you're ready, if you want to all sync up with me, we can hit play in 3, 2, and go. Okay, so warm up today will be feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Maybe even you can think about it a little wider than shoulder distance, whichever works for you. Bend your knees, reach arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, bring left elbow down to the hip. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, right elbow comes down. Inhale, arms reach up. Bend the knees, exhale as you fold forward. Draw navel towards spine, shoulders away from your ears. Tune into how hamstrings are feeling, how low back is feeling. Now that you're in a forward fold, bend your knees and then roll up slow. Reach the arms down towards the floor and then all the way out and up. And then exhale, right elbow comes down. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, left elbow down. Inhale and reach. Exhale, forward fold, little micro bend into the knees. And then inhale, roll up slow. Shoulders press down, arms reach out and up. One more time, left elbow comes down. Inhale up. Exhale, right elbow down. Inhale up, and then exhale, forward fold. Maybe get a little longer through the backs of the legs. Shake your head out. Big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees however much you need to so you can bring left hand to the floor. And then inhale, reach right arm up towards the ceiling and release left ear towards your shoulder. Circle your right wrist a couple times. And then circle around the other way. Full inhale. Exhale, reach the right arm all the way forward and down. Right hand underneath your face. Inhale, reach the left arm up and lower right ear down. Circle left wrist a couple times. And circle around the other way. Big full inhale. Exhale, reach that arm all the way forward and down. And then turn left toes out, slide your right leg back, come into a long lunge. With an inhale, bend your back leg. Exhale, press it straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straight. And then inhale, bend. Keep that bend. Inhale, reach arms all the way forward and up. Square lunge and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right arm leads you, open up to second. Bring elbows in towards side of the waist. Toes turned out, pulse, pulse, and pulse. It's in, and in. Think about elbows pulling back and in. Pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Send ribs back behind you. Squeeze shoulder blades towards the ribs. Resist that pressure. And pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, left elbow comes down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right elbow down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Big deep inhale. Full exhale as you fold. And then inhale up halfway. Once again, left hand underneath the face, right arm reaches up, circle the wrist a couple times. Circle around the other way, release the left ear down to the shoulder. Full inhale. Exhale, reach that right arm down, underneath the face. Inhale, left arm up. Right ear releases to the shoulder. Circle your wrist a couple times. Circle around the other way. Full inhale. Exhale, reach that arm all the way down. Walk your hands over to the right foot, slide left leg back. Full long lunge here. Deep bend, press straight. Full bend, press straight. Deep bend, press straight. Full bend, press straight. Then deeply bend the leg, hold there. Inhale, reach arms all the way up, bring the chest up above the hip, square lunge. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Wrap the hips in towards each other, drop tailbone down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open all the way up to second. Draw elbows in and in, and in. Feel inner thighs get long. Squeeze elbows back behind you. Draw arm bones in. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hold. You're gonna bring left leg all the way in, come to first and close the arms. And then open all the way out, come back to second. Zip up and in first. Open out second. Zip up and in. Open it out. Zip up and in. And open, double this. It's first to second, first to second, first to second, first to second. Squeeze the inner thighs together every time you come up to first, and then inner thighs lengthen out long as you come to second. Second, hand first, second, hand first, second, hand first. Last 10, last 9, last 8. Keep squeezing those elbows in as you move. Last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2. Hold that second, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Keeping it down a little bit lower, drop tailbone down, wrap the arms back, squeeze in, hand in, hand in, hand in. Start to add some heels, left heel, hand flat, right heel, hand flat, left heel, hand flat, right heel, hand flat. It's left, hand flat, right, hand flat, left, hand flat, right, rapid switch in the air, side to side. Left, hand right, left, hand right, left, hand right for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, both heels up. Is pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Keep pulsing with the thighs. Bring arms up to goalposts. Arms pulse up and up, and up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Draw navel back and in. Slide the ribs back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower heels down. Close everything in. First position. Right leg opens up to second. Wrap up in. Open up second. Close it up and in. And second. Wrap up and in. Open second. Wrap up and in. Full speed. It's first and second. First and second. First and second. First and second. Bring it in and open. In and open. In and open. First to second. First to second. Last 10. Last 9. Last 8. Last 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold at first. Bring arms up. Deep into both heels. Heels lift and down. Heels up, heels down. Arms open up as the heels lift. Heels lift to flat. Heels lift to flat. Heels lift to flat. Heels lift to flat. Heels lift. Hand flat. Open. Hand closed. Arms open. Hand closed. Arms open. Hand closed. Try to keep the torso in the same plane So the legs are absorbing the lift in the feet. Open, open, hand closed, heels lift, and flat. Press into the big toes as you move. Last 10, last 9, last 8, last 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Hold it up. Click heels together. Option to come near a support if you need it, so you can touch onto something. But if you feel able to, just have both arms reach out long. Deep bend, press into both heels, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Feel the abdominals pull back, supporting your spine here. Pulse, hand pulse. Press into the big toes even more. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Lift an arm up. Other arm joins for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab hold of that support or step in as you need to so that you have it. Press heels together, super strong. Come all the way up, and then keep your spine flat as you bend all the way down. Press into your heels, straighten the legs. Full bend, press up. 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 Find your full bend and pause. It's down an inch and up, 1 inch and up. Bring your arm back behind your low back. Press into your hand so you feel low back is long. Pulse, hand up, then pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up and then spin the heels back behind you. Switch your arms so you have other arms supporting you. And then feet are parallel. We're going to work in 6th position. Bring the other hand to your low back. Bend both knees. As you exhale, send navel to spine. Feel shoulders wrap around your ribs. And then come up to the heels and lower. Hips up and lower, 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 up and lower. Heels lift, heels flat, heels lift, heels flat, heels lift, heels flat, lift and flat, lift and flat, lift. Add that arm reaching all the way out. Other arm joins. It's lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Last 10, last 9. Here's 8. Here's 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep the heels lifted. Grab hold of your support. And then bring a hand to your low back once again. And round your spine, curl your tailbone forward, come into a cat shape. So you're rounding your back. And then work one vertebra at a time, send your tailbone back, and then start to extend your chest up. And then exhale, curl tailbone underneath you, round your spine, working one vertebra at a time to round, tuck your chin slightly. And then send your tailbone back behind you, lift up tall, gentle back bend through the low back, but keeping the abdominals engaged. And curl tailbone forward. And then press back, full extension. Curl it forward. Press it back. And then find neutral. So where you feel your low back is long, ribs are pressing back. Other arm, so your available arm is reaching out. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. Pulse, hand pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Keep your low back super flat. So you're finding that neutral the whole time. Bend down as far as you can, reach your arm up, and then press all the way up to stand. Full bend, press up. 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 Full bend to where you can maintain it. It's down an inch and up, down an inch and up, 1 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 inch, add an arm. It's out and up, out and up. Everything down, everything up. 1 inch and up, 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 1 inch, hold, pulse and pulse. Reach your arms straight out ahead of you. Add other arm and pulse, pulse and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Come back to center. Step feet out a little bit wider than shoulders. Turn toes out a little bit. I'm going to be bending down, so I'm going to shift camera angle so you see more of what's happening on the floor. Okay, so we're setting up for sumo. I'm going to work in profile. Send your hip points straight back, hands at your heart. Find your inclined spine. So you got 45 degrees in the spine. Pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse. Knees are in line with your toes here. Your toes have to follow where your knees are going. And pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Keeping it down a little bit lower. Send your thigh bones back. Weight is more in the heels than the toes. And pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Pulse, hold at your lowest point, and then draw the abdominals in, twist to your right. Think about left elbow pointing straight down. And then come to center, twist over to your left, and center. Twist right, and center, left, and center, right, and center, left, and center, right, and center, left, and center, right, and center, left. Add an arm, so arms reach and in, arms reach and in, reach and in, reach and in, reach and in, reach and in. Think about spiraling the ribs around your spine here. So you can get down a little bit lower. It's reach and reach, reach and reach, reach and reach, reach and reach. Play with the gaze here. Find what works for you. If you like to look towards the hand that's reaching up or the hand that's reaching down, keeping your gaze center while your spine moves. Reach and reach, reach and reach, reach and reach for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach both arms forward, pulse down, and down, down, and down. Pulse and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way up to stand. Okay, come over to your support. Both hips face your bar, whatever you're using as your bar today. Feet are directly underneath hips, zip up through the low abs. Once again, finding that neutral. And then bring your right heel in towards your glute. Drop that knee straight down towards center. And then hold onto your ankle, actively kick back into the hand. Curl your tailbone forward, slide your right thigh back. Deep full inhale. And exhale, release. Other side, bring your left knee your left ankle in, your knee hugs to the other side, then slide your thigh back as you curl your tailbone forward. Actively kick back into your hand. One more big deep inhale, full exhale, and then release. So we're going to take that same shape to work glutes and hamstrings. You can work profile as I am, but I'm doing that mostly for the demo purposes. I think there's more stability if you can bring both your hands to shoulder distance and be able to line up your hip points with the wall. So find support that feels best for you where you can still see what's happening. See underneath your hips. Draw your abdominals up and in, zip in, bend your knees, shift your weight over into the right foot, bend your left leg. Start out with the inner thighs towards one another. Keep both hips facing front, low back and neutral. Slide your left leg back behind you. Flex the foot, pulse it back. And pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Actively push away with your right hand here. So you're moving your weight more towards the right big toe. As that left leg presses back, squeeze that glute. Pulse, hand pulse, 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 pulse, hand pulse. Lead from the inner edge of the hip. Hand pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point through the toe. Both hips continue to face front here. Open your left knee out and send your toes to the right. And then spiral back to center. Open the knee out, spiral center. Wrap it open and center. Try to work with the left thigh as far back as you comfortably can without involving that hip opening and closing. You want your hips to stay front and then wrap it in. Open and in. Open and in. Open it out, hold here, flex your foot, extend, bend in, extend, hand in, extend, hand in, kick it out, kick it in, kick out, hand in, out, hand in. Make sure your right leg is still bent here. Right slide is super supportive. Kick, hand in, 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 kick, hand in. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Point through the toe, wrap it in so you have leg in neutral, left thigh straight back behind you, pulse up and up, up and up. Go ahead and crease at your right hip. So now you're working in modified warrior 3. Pulse up and up, up and up. Get as far extended out through that whole left hip as you can. So feel the front of the hip opening up. Lift up from the inner glute for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee all the way in. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Take a figure 4 stretch. And then step that foot down. Other side. Right ankle over left. And figure 4 stretch. And give us a little longer on the supporting side since it's often the one that needs the stretch after holding stable. One more very big inhale. Complete exhale. Okay, second side. So set up how you need to. My recommendation is that you have both hands on your bar. You have your hip level with that piece of furniture, that piece of wall. Get underneath your hips, bend both knees, neutral pelvis, and then bend the right leg even more. Bring that right leg into 90 degrees. Curl your tailbone forward slightly, slide right thigh back behind you, flex the foot, and pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Actively push off of that left hand. So you're rooting over left big toe. Pulse back, hand back, back, hand back, back, hand back, back, hand back, back, hand back. Using the glute to work here, feeling that bottom ledge of the glute activate every time that you pulse back, hand back, back, hand back. Make sure that you're working in neutral. So that means that your right knee is pointed towards the ground and you have your your right heel flexed straight back. You feel like the toes are pointing towards the ground equally. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point through the toe, swivel open through the hip so that you have the knee out to the side, and then bring that right knee back to center. Open out, swivel in, open out, swivel in. Still working with the leg extended back behind you, but keep safe by keeping the hip center so the hip doesn't lead the legs. The thigh bone moves independently within your hip socket. It's open and close, open and close, open out, hold here. Check on your supporting leg. Make sure left leg is still in neutral, left leg bent, flex your foot. Kick right leg, bring it in. Double this, it's kick, hand in, kick, hand in. Continually wrap the right hip into center, resisting the urge to open it out. Kick, hand in, kick, hand in, kick, hand in, kick out, kick in, out, hand in, kick out, hand in. Find that full extension here. Out, and in, out, and in, kick out, and in, out, and in, kick out, and in. Feel the inner thighs support you here. Opening the leg out to the side, out, and in, out, and in, out. Last time in, hold it out. Point through the toe, bring it to center. Step away from your bar if you need to, so you can crease at your hip, pulse the leg up, and up, up, and up. Really push off of that left hand here. Pulse up, and up, and up. Draw abdominals up and in, up, and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring left knee, bring right thigh over left knee, and wrap the legs together. So you're coming into eagle pose, just in the legs, squeeze inner thighs together, send both hips back. And come all the way up to stand, switch sides, cross left thigh over right, squeeze the thighs together, send both hips back. Breathe deep. All right, come all the way up. So now we're going to do push-ups at the bar. Find your support that feels right for you. This is one where I recommend using a wall, or if your bar setup is not going to work for push-ups at the bar, you can work at all fours instead. Do the variation that feels right for you. With push-ups at the wall, start with fingertips at shoulder height, zip up through the whole length of your spine, and then step back until you're at an angle that works for you. You want your whole torso to be one smooth line here. If you can find extension in your hip, squeeze your glutes. Take a very big inhale. Exhale, broaden through the back body. And then inhale, bend the elbows diagonally back behind you. Exhale, press out. Inhale, full bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend, one smooth line all the way down. Exhale, press. That looks super good. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press, hold here. Add left leg extending. And then inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Full bend, hand press. Bend, hand press. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Bring that left leg down, right leg back behind you. Full bend. Think about shoulders wrapping around. Press back. Bend, hand straight. Bend, hand straight. Bend, hand straight. Extend out through that right leg. Last 8, last 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, all the way straight, both feet down. Now wrap elbows in. We're gonna go for some tricep push-ups. Draw abdominals up and in, bend slow, and then actively press the floor away from you. And I want you to feel that pressing away action. So it's like you're pressing away. Even as you bend, you're really pushing the floor away from you as you bend the elbows. And then up, deep bend, elbows along the ribs. Press up, full bend. Press up, bend halfway, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way away. Come into a forward fold. Let the hands and arms rest. Maybe shake the arms out. Just let them be noodles. Deep full bend into the legs. And then roll all the way up, one vertebra at a time. Grab your weights. And we're going to come back to second position. Elbows in towards the sides of your ribs. Deep bend into both knees. Squeeze in, and in, and in. Option to pulse with the legs here. It's also okay, just hold the legs steady. Elbows squeeze in, find that 90-degree bend through the arms. And in, and in. Get down low into the legs. Check that toes are in line with your knees here. Wrap through the outer hips to get the fullest bend you can in the legs. Pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse, pulse, hand pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the pulse in the legs. Curl arms all the way in, knuckles to shoulders, and then everything extends long. Bend in, extend it out. Full bend, extend, one beat. Hips bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Add some resistance to your movement as you extend. So you take the full count. Full bend, full extend. Bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend, extend. Now we're going to break these up into halves. So just to 90 degrees, extend, 90, and bend, 90, extend, 90, extend. You got 10. Hug those elbows in towards sides of the waist. Wrap the ribs in. Last 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2. Hold at the bend, squeeze in, and in, and in. Open up across the chest. Feel the shoulder blades move down your back. Move through the lower abs. Pulse in, and in, and hold the pulse. Curl knuckles all the way in. Straighten just to 90. Bend in. It's straight. Hand in. Straight. Hand in. Straight. Hand in. Straight. Hand in. Extend. Curl in. Extend. Curl in. Extend. Curl in. Extend. Curl in. Last 10. Last 9. last 8, last 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Curl all the way in, extend arms all the way up and circle them out. Good, curl all the way in, circle it out. Curl all the way up, extend it out. One more time, all the way up. And then this time, bring the legs all the way in, spin your heels back, find chair. So hips sink back, arms bend in for now, and then extend arms back behind you. Send shoulders down your back, squeeze in, and in, and in, pulse the thighs, in, and in, and in. Shoulders slide down your back, arms reach up and back as high as they can, palms face each other, and in, and in, and in, and in. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, extend the arms and fold forward. And then come down to all fours. Here's where you might want to grab some padding for your knees. Left weight off to the side, bring left hand onto the floor once you're ready. And then right hand still holds onto the weight and comes directly underneath your heart. Broaden through your upper back, press down through the tops of the feet. And then with an inhale, bring right elbow straight out to the side and spin your hand so the palm is back behind you, knuckles are straight down. And then lift the arm up, so now you have hand level with your head, and then swivel through the shoulder to bring hand straight down. So your arm's at 90 degrees, you lift the forearm up, and then straight down. Lift it up, and spiral down. Wrap it up, and down. Lift up, and down. Resist through the ribs, draw abdominals up and in, hand down. Bring it up, hand down, double tempo. It's up, hand down, up, and down. For 8, 7, last 6, last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, all the way down and in, weight off to the side, press yourself back into child's pose. Big full inhale, complete exhale. And with an inhale, come back up to all fours. Second side, weight comes into your left hand, right hand is on the floor, find stability. I'm gonna switch my angle so hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. With an inhale, broaden through the back and bring your left elbow straight out to the side. Rotate your hand so you have your palm facing back behind you, knuckles straight down. Get long through the back of your neck. And then with an inhale, bring the hand up to head height so you have forearm parallel with the floor. And then hand comes back down to the floor. Inhale, arm comes up. Exhale, forearm down. Inhale up. Exhale it down. Slow up. Slow down. Slow up. Slow down. Slow up. Slow down. Bring it up. Bring it down. Wrap the shoulders around the ribs as you go. Draw sides of the waist in. Actively press into the toes back behind you. And down. Bring it up. And down. 1 count. It's up. And down. Up. And down. Last 8. Last 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, all the way down. Weight off to the side. And then with an inhale, bring right arm underneath you, left arm straight out to the side. Lift that left arm up a little bit, take a twist, and then thread the arm directly underneath you. Bring your left shoulder down to the ground, head to the ground. Option to extend your right arm all the way out. If you extended the arm, bring right hand underneath you. Inhale, left arm all the way out. Exhale, bring it down. And then switch through to the other side. Inhale, right arm reaches out. Take a subtle twist over to the side. And then exhale, right arm comes down, right shoulder comes down. Bring your head to the ground if you can. Option to extend your left arm out. Big deep inhale. Full exhale. Bring left hand back underneath you. Unthread the right arm. Then release all the way down. Do some big shoulder rolls. Okay. Grab your green roller. If you don't have a green roller, you can use a blue, but it will be much more challenging. We're going to do flat back on the roller. You can also use 2 yoga blocks underneath you instead. Roller comes back behind you, and try to place the roller so that you have room to reach in front and behind you. You'll lay down all the way from tailbone to the crown of your head on the roller. Make sure you're fully supported. Arms down next to your hips by your sides to start. Feet are hip distance apart. Heels are underneath your knees. Very big inhale. Exhale, press low back into the ground. Another full inhale. Exhale, see if you can press your ribs into the ground. And then bring your right knee up, tabletop. Come up to the left toes, and then exhale, switch. Just tapping toes, switch. Tap left, tap right. Tap and tap, double this. Hit switch and switch, switch and switch. Fully imprint, low back into the roller. Think about drawing everything down and in. Switch and switch. If going at the faster tempo means you're suddenly rocking and rolling all over that roller, you can take it down a notch. Find your stability. Just switch and hold, switch and hold, or switch and switch, switch and switch. As you're working, see if you can keep the knee directly over the hip and not coming in towards the chest, so that you're moving with integrity, stopping once your thigh is at a right angle to the hip. Keep pressing low back into the ground for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right leg lifted, left foot is on the floor. Take a very smooth inhale. Exhale, draw abdominals down and in. And then with an inhale, add on left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, nod your chin, slide your sternum down and reach up towards that right knee. And then inhale, lay everything down, left arm alongside the ear. Exhale, arm reaches, tuck the chin, curl all the way up. Slowly lower down. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl, slide the sternum down. Inhale, lower. If this is feeling uncomfortable for your neck, you can bring that left hand behind your head instead of reaching it up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl and hold. Pulse and pulse. Pulse and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down slow. Bring left hand back down. Come up to the left toes. Take a very smooth inhale. Exhale, switch. And switch. And switch. Imprint low back into the roller. Ribs in. Switch and switch. switch, and switch, switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left leg up, right foot flat on the floor. Take a very big inhale. Exhale, press ribs down. And then add right arm up towards the ceiling. With an exhale, tuck your chin, slide your sternum down, curl all the way up, reach for that left thigh. And then inhale, lower down slow, right arm alongside the ear. Exhale, curl it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl. Inhale and lower. Exhale, curl. Reminder that you can work with the right hand behind your head, using the hand to support your head as you lower and lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, curl it up. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl and hold. Pulse and pulse, pulse and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the upper body down. Bring that hand back down. Come up to the right toes. Full inhale. Exhale, switch. Imprint low back into the ground. Feel the ribs connect. Zip up through the whole body. Big inhale. Exhale, switch and switch, switch and switch, switch and switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring both legs up, tabletop. Squeeze inner thighs together. Round through the low back ever so slightly. Send both toes over to the left. Think about left hip up and in. And then over to the right. Use the front of the body to move the legs side to side, scooping in through the low abs. Bring the hip up and in towards the ribs. Squeeze the inner thighs together, moving as one leg. Over left, over right. To the left and right. Left and right. Left and right. Keep it imprinting into the roller. Collarbones wide. To the right and left. One beat. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at center. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale, lower the legs down just as far as you can maintain control. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. 6 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Lower. Exhale, up. Last 4. And up. Last 3. Draw abdominals down and in. Last 2. Last 1. And all the way in. Bring knees in towards the chest. Feet flat on the floor. Take a very big inhale. Exhale it out. Then extend the legs out. Reach the arms out long. Find lots of space. With an exhale, roll over onto your right side and come all the way up to a seat. We're going to roll out our glutes. So green is going to be firmest pressure. Blue will be a gentler pressure. You know your body. So for the one that works for you, and sit up on the roller once you're ready. Both knees bent, hands next to your sides, and then back behind you as you roll from top of your hip all the way down to the very bottom where your hamstring insertions are. Moving all the way from sacrum and down. Massaging through both hips. The next time you're at center, drape right arm across, bring both knees over to the right, and start to roll through your hips. Excuse me, both knees are over to your left. Right arms across you, knees to your left. And roll through the hips. And you can add on with pressure here by extending your left leg out. You can also come down onto your left elbow. All of these will intensify sensation. So go slow, check in with how your body's feeling. Notice how your breath feels as you move. Start to slow down your movements. Just combing through your hips. And then find a spot to pause, so somewhere that feels productive to spend more time in or feels stable to hold within. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. And then very gently start to wiggle side to side, moving from back to side of your left hip. This can be pretty intense. So if you're down on your elbow, you may find that you suddenly want to come up to your hand instead. It's okay to do so. As you work, make sure that your left foot is flexed. This activates the stabilizers of your knees. Couple more pass-throughs here. And find a spot for stillness. Pause. Take a very big full inhale. And exhale, gently bring that left foot back to the floor and start to roll through the whole left hip once again. And you may find that you have more sensation now than you did before. That figure four stretch may have unlocked some muscular awareness. Just go slow, see how much you can feel. When both knees bent, come back onto the left hand, both hands behind you, both hips on the roller, and roll through both sides. Notice how that left side feels versus the right. And bring both sit bones up on that roller, extend your legs out in front of you. Take a very big inhale, reach both arms up. Send your hip points back and exhale, fold forward. Notice if that left side feels a little more open than the right here in a forward fold. Glutes have a lot of effect on our hamstrings and our low backs. One more very full inhale. Exhale out your mouth. And then inhale, reach both arms forward, and exhale, pull the navel back to come all the way up to stand. All the way up to upright spine. Bend your knees, hands back behind you, and then send both hips over to the right and drape left arm over. I'm gonna reorient myself. You may want to do the same so that I can see what's happening still. We're gonna start to roll through your whole right hip. And keep going. Massaging through this whole right side. Once again, you can add on intensity-wise. You can extend the right leg out. You can lower down onto your right forearm. And just working all the way from top to bottom of your hip. And then find a spot to focus on. Take a very big full inhale, complete exhale, and then bring your right ankle across your left thigh. And start to rock side to side, moving from back to side of your hip. And go slow. Continue to be aware of your breath and how your body feels as you go. Make sure you've got a flexed right foot. Just 2 more pass-throughs. And then bring right foot back to the ground and roll all the way through once again, massaging through the whole hip. And then come back to center. Bring both hips to the roller, hands to either side. Bring that roller underneath hamstring insertion point, so you're underneath your glutes now. And just gently rock forward and back, excuse me. You can flex and point through the feet, massaging across hamstrings. Reach legs out, reach arms forward. Take a very big inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Legs can be as wide as feels good for you here. Use the roller to actively send your hip points back behind you. Activate the quads a little bit here. Use your abdominals to fold. And with an exhale, use the navel pulling back to come all the way up to seated upright. Bend your knees. Feet come underneath your knees. Reach your arms forward. Take a big inhale. Come all the way up to stand, working through that glute. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, expand out and follow your right hand down. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach all the way out and up. Exhale, follow your left hand down. And bring chin towards your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, roll all the way forward. Come into one more forward fold. Shake your head out. And then deep bend in your knees. Inhale and roll it up. Arms reach out all the way up. Get as tall as you can. Exhale. Palms together, hands to your heart. Take a very big breath in and out. Thank you both so much for being in class. Thanks to everyone who's joining later. Yay.
Thanks, Shanti. That was great. I feel much better.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I feel better too.
Yeah, it was so good to see you, Sarah Kate.
Yeah, it was lovely to see you. I'm taking Maggie's role class tonight too. So
Right on. I'll see you on there later too.
Awesome. I'll be around. Thanks again.
Well, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.